G'day, it's Pete. I'm just an average Aussie bloke, father to 4, grandpa to 3, and husband to 1. Come along on our journey and let me show you my Australia. Good morning all. Barb and I have escaped the crazy house that we call home this morning. We're heading up to Tamborine Mountain to find a bit of breakfast. Barb and I raised a family here in the Tamborine, Logan Village area. We've been here for quite a few years. And I suppose things that are in your backyard you sort of forget about. You know, Tamborine Mountain is one of those things. It's always been there, it's always in the background of every event we have at home. But you kind of forget how pretty the area really is. Places you can look at on the way up the hill. You got the turn off to Cedar Creek Falls here. It's a good little swimming spot up there. And Thunderbird Park, which I remember going to as a kid on school excursions. So this is a relatively new attraction here on the mountain. Probably been here a little while. But like I said, being in our backyard, we sort of take it for granted that everything's here. It's called the Skywalk. It's a suspended canopy walk through the trees.
Stop moving, and when
say, Barb?
Nothing. That I'm getting used to coming up here.
Used.
I just don't look over the edge.
Yeah, Barbie's a little scared of heights. So when we first started coming up here, there was no guardrails, there was no nothing. It was a bit of a goat track. So I took quite pleasure in seeing how close I could get the car to the edge. Coming down the hill, she didn't mind. She was always on the mountainside. But heading up, no, she hated that. Towards the top of the climb here, you've got Eagle Heights. This is sort of the bit that I really like, where it starts getting a little more rainforesty, a little more closed in over the road. Right hand side here you got Songbirds reception centre. I've never been in there, but I've heard it's pretty bloody good for wedding receptions and that sort of thing. I feel the world stop moving, and when I look at you I'm lost. I wish that I was in my man, so that maybe I wouldn't fall for you, because you make me in my man. So we decided on the Tamborine Diner for breakfast. The kids say it's been here for quite a while, but I'm not really sure. We spent just under $50 on food and drinks, which I thought was quite reasonable for somewhere a little bit touristy. I couldn't find a website for them, but you'll be able to find them on Facebook. filmed this before we went to breakfast, and for 8 o'clock on a Sunday morning I was quite surprised that there was no paragliders or hang gliders here before us. So I took this opportunity to throw the drone up before anyone got here. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I really am enjoying this new editing process at the moment. So with that, be safe, and we'll see you down the road.